Welcome to third class. My son Nicholas and Bo. I am headed for Suratani. We just passed up Chumphon about 15 minutes ago. So I moved from my sleeper berth to come up here and sit with the wife and son, Bo and Nick. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. If you don't mind the wind, these seats are 416 baht each. About a little under $13. Lady got here. Nothing. You know, they walk around selling coffee, dim sum, pad kapow. Be there in about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half. This is the cheap car. It's not the cheapest though. Anyway, good morning, Swadee Cup, all that good stuff. Plenty of people. I have seen some foreigners here, more back where I was sleeping. A lot of foreigners back there. I mean, at least 10 or 12 in the car I was in. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Yeah, kind of a Songkran getaway. This is why I love southern Thailand, because of the, first of all, mainly because of the how green it is, but the scenery. And if you get towards the beaches, it's equally as beautiful. Good morning, Mr. Dowlow. Wife, son. So the reason I moved up here, besides that my wife and son are here, is because when you're on the upper berth, it's very difficult to sit down, so you have to lie down. And if you're not sleeping, after a while it gets, I'm more comfortable just sitting down. So it's a lot more comfortable up here. You can stretch out a little bit more. When you're sitting in the upper berth, even being short, it's not very comfortable. Lower berth, try to get the lower berth at all costs. Nice and lush here, man. About 13 hours. But we left about, well, it's 13 and a half hours, but we left about, 11 and a half hours ago, 12 hours ago. I had a sleeper berth. You know, it's like a bunk bed. I hate these things. The Passion. And I had the upper berth, but there weren't enough. My wife and I had already bought the seats because we couldn't get two berths together. Couldn't get a room, couldn't get two berths, couldn't get a cabin. But I moved up here because it's more comfortable and to be with them. Look at all these palm trees. Oh God. All right, Dallo. You know, you might have wanted to wait until after June 1st because there will probably be even more changes on June 1st. But you know what? At the end of the day, it'll probably be fine. You probably won't even have to test, or you'll have to do a rapid test, which is no big deal. Once you get here, no big deal. Look at that, all giraffes. They like giraffes, zebras, tigers, elephants. She's trying to figure out where we are. We are dead. We're heading south. Yeah, they want to wait until after Songkran to be sure about the May 1st thing. And then they're shooting for June 1st to eliminate all the tests. But, you know, that changes and we'll see what happens. But I think you're safe with May 29th. No hotel necessary. no ASQ or whatever, SHA, NBA, CBS, NBC. I guess Nicholas didn't sleep so well. I told him he could have the berth, but he didn't want it. Welcome to your virtual train ride. We just passed, I think it's Tung Hua or Tung La, about 15 minutes ago, so I don't know where we are now. Wow. Whatever gets you here, you know. Like I said, once you're here, it's pretty good. And if you go to, like, you know, some of the places off the beaten track, you don't have to worry about the masks. Well, I was in the aircon in the back with my sleeper, and it was very nice. But this is fresh air. It's very nice. Just another kind of air conditioning. I don't mind either way. I really don't mind. The only thing is if you sit in a third class, sometimes they have the wooden seat, the wooden benches, and those are pretty hard on your ass. But other than that, these chairs are fine. I mean, I don't care. They're not, you know, top of the line or any. I don't really care. They're comfortable. They're comfortable, and, you know, that's all that really matters. It smells here. It smells good. I don't know what it is, though. Hey, Bo, smell that? She don't even smell. That's why I don't have my mask on. I like the smells. It smells really good, whatever it is. So you got about 6 weeks, Dowlo. Listen, you need to go on a train ride, man. Really. I mean, if you have 2 months, and, you know, it won't be Songkran, so you'll be able to get a ticket easily. And just to make sure, you know, you just book a couple days in advance and you can get a cabin. And you'll be comfortable, and it's cool. It's a nice, it's a good experience, you know. I love trains. I like the trains, I like the jungle, and I like the beach here. And the mountains, I like them too, but just not as much as the beach. Selling coffee earlier, so I could use another one. I already had one, but it's the 3-in-1 shit. But oh yeah, Happy New Year, happy. Well, now that pleasant smell turned into cow shit smell. Why are you surprised? I've streamed from all over Asia with my mobile service. The service is quite good. It's better than it is in the United States. It's better than in many other places. It's really good here. If they got anything going on here, it's their mobile service, their internet service, and their infrastructure, especially in Bangkok. Those are huge pluses. That and the people. It's a bit cooler now too. It's not hot. Nick knockout. Actually, most of the time the coverage is very good, but in some places it's a bit spotty. And it goes the same thing with on this train ride. Before we hit Chupan, he's recovered. He's sitting right here asleep. Jesus, it's loud. Before we hit Chupan, there was some spotty areas where you couldn't get any internet service, but it seems to be really good here. Knock on wood. I have no idea where we are, other than we're closing in on our destination. That's what I like about it. I prefer the south to the north, even though some parts of the north are quite green, like Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, you know, and on the border, along the border. See a temple over there. Oh, well, looked like a temple. They walk around with different kinds of food. I already had a 3-in-1 coffee. They had dim sum. They had the Chinese buns. They had pad krapao. They had fried rice. We all gotta eat. They know that. They got it down, man. They know what's important. Getting around, infrastructure, communicating, cellular service, and stuff in your face. Well, I never did like Pattaya all that much, but I prefer Bangkok. And quite frankly, if you're looking for that kind of thing, everything is right there in Pattaya. But there are parts of Bangkok when it's open where, you know, the quality is much better, and it's equally as good. It's just not on the beach. I cannot get an espresso on the bus, on the train, but I can get a 3-in-1 coffee, which I had one, but I'm waiting for the guy to come by again. I'm gonna get another one. When you have 3-in-1 coffees, you gotta have like double or triple the number of espressos. Oh, thank you very much. Doesn't get any more real than this. He's out like a light. I'd just be careful where you go, but yeah, you know, that'd be good. Could go between the cars, but I don't feel like getting up and going over there. Plus, I don't want to fall off the train. To Suratani, where my wife is from. She's got some land in that little house down there that was her mother's. and we haven't been there in a long time, so it'll be good to go back. She really wanted to go back, and you know, I always like going there. So we have a big feed planned, which I'll probably shoot video of, where, you know, all the women in the village, or some of the women in the family in the village, come together and cook. And then if it's possible, I'm gonna try to shoot some people on the rubber farm, tapping the rubber trees and pressing the rubber, and then also the palm trees, tapping those. So we'll see what happens. And if the market is open, I'll go there too. So plus we're gonna go to Krabi. We're gonna rent a Song Tao, and you know, all the family, extended family, is gonna jump in, and we're gonna go to Krabi. So that should be fun.
Rubber prices are up or down? Are rubber prices up or down? Down.
Yeah, rubber prices are way down, man. They're nowhere near what they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Thailand's got a lot of competition. Sure. Her family is in the rubber business. So unless it's just changed in the last month or two. I don't know. I don't know about that. All I know is what she's told me. And I know it's been low for quite some time. It's been much lower than it used to be. It used to be like 150, 170 baht I don't know what, a kilo, I think. You know, the farmer gets the stuff and they bring it to the local person. They bring the mats, the pressed rubber, to the local middleman or whatever, and then he takes it to the big place, and then they buy it, and then they do whatever they do with it. Man, you get it manufactured. I can't see where we were. I'll find out when I'm there. I'll find out all the specifics. I've been wanting to do a thing on rubber farmers for a long time. So hopefully I'll get some good stuff, good footage. We're headed to Suratani, to my wife's village at Krabi. We're bringing the family and extended family with us. I don't know, send me the article. I don't know. I mean, you know, she may not know. She may have been told this, you know, a month ago or something. I don't know. 2 months ago, for all I know. Be sure the wind doesn't blow the phone out of the little tripod I have. I got this plastic piece of shit, but it's so light, I love it. mountains over here, or big hills. Yeah, it's all blown out. About as real as it gets. Not gonna find any tourists out here, other than the ones on a train. Stuff is really good, but it's fattening as hell. Show it in Thai baht though. I want to know in Thai baht how much it is right now. That's what I want to know. And I don't know that. So you may be right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you know, I thought she's telling me it's at a low price. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if I can see where we are. I know the wife wants to know. Lang Suan. Bo, see it? We are currently in Lang Suan. Oh yeah.
ตอนนั้นลงจากขบวนรถกรุณาตรวจสอบสิ่งของและจำนวนที่นำในตัวมานำลงบรรจุกล่องหลังตกจนในครับขบวนรถเรื่องอันตรายทางที่1การมีขบวนเรือที่85รับส่งผู้โดยสารต้นทางสถานกรุงเทพสุดปลายทางสถานนครศรีธรรมราชครับ
Suratani. Suratani, Thailand. No, the railroad tracks in the west are all fenced now. Maybe she's sitting here.
สถานีชัยยาสถานีสุราษฎร์ธานีเป็นสถานีถัดไปครับสถานีหลังโซนในทางการรถไฟขอขอบคุณผู้โดยสารทุกท่าน
She's sitting here.
ที่ใช้รถไฟเป็นการ
I'm sitting in her seat, I think.
ขอเรื่องการทุกท่านเลยครับจุดหมายปลายทางขอบคุณครับ
Got like 3 kids. She's probably gonna tell me I gotta get out of here. So go sit somewhere else. See if I can find somewhere else. Yeah, she got her man with her. Technically, I'm supposed to be in the back. I may have to go back, I don't know. Nope. No need. I can sleep anywhere. He's showing half me. What was the video but I showed? I think it was on the way to Chumphon. I said you gotta sleep where you can, when you can. That's how you work. That's how you work it. An hour, half hour, 2 hours, a little bit, whatever you can get. You get it when you can. Look at this place. Holy moly. Right next to a palm farm plantation. Now the only thing you got to worry about when you're going out in these places is snakes, and that is a big concern, especially with the palm trees. Last thing I wanted, hey man, scared the shit out of me. Last thing I want is some big ass cobra come lunging at me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, well, that's nice to say, but when you don't see them, that's when you get bit. right, I'm gonna shut up for a couple minutes and just let you guys watch the scenery go by, watch the world go by. have a big canal slash lake next to her house. It makes for some cool scenery, and if I'm lucky, if we're lucky, I'll get to go to a durian farm, and somebody in her family has a durian farm, and the wild elephants often go to this place, and because they want to eat the durian. So I'm hoping that happens. I'm hoping at least one or two of these things comes off. Wow, look at that little one. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Yeah, once we get to the village, you'll see it's really nice. Lots of rubber trees. I mean, you know, rubber trees as far as you can see. I wish my drone was working, but it's not. If it was, I could fly it there, which I did once before, but not as much as I would have liked. We're moving now. So we just passed Long Su, and I don't know what the next stop is, but we should be there in about no more than 45 minutes. Hey Jim, no, there's no Starbucks there. There's no Starbucks anywhere near there. The nearest Starbucks is like an hour and a half away. I've been on the train for, let's see, 8:30, 13 hours and 15 minutes. So all in all, almost 14 hours by the time we get there. We're really moving now. Oh, I've been here many times, Carl. I've been here many times, but you know, we tend to go to places. You know, we don't just stay in the village. We tend to go to places. So we'll be going to the, I forget the name of it, the Green Lagoon or something like that, which is in near Krabi, and I've been there before. It's I can't remember the name of it. Something Morakot. And then we're going to be going to Krabi, as in the beach, to one of the beaches, which I don't believe I've been there before. And then we'll be doing a big feed, a big cookout, maybe tonight or tomorrow. And then what else? We got the coconut, the palm trees, which I may go and shoot video of that, the rubber trees, the tapping of the trees, tapping of the palm trees, and showing the process. And then if I'm lucky, maybe the durian plantation. And then other than that, I don't know, but maybe a market. There's a market, but it's usually on the weekend, but I don't know, because it's Songkran, they might have some stuff going on. And also the people are planning on playing with the water, so the Songkran festival is a go in at least in her village. So I'll have to do that too. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I got a waterproof case. Boy. buddies over here. He's knocked out, been knocked out since I came into this car. If you didn't hear before, and you didn't see last night's stream, my wife and I were looking for tickets where we were together, where we could either, sleep in the same cabin, in the same berths, like upper and lower berth. And there just weren't any available. There's too many people traveling because of Songkran. So we found two seats, these two seats, 416 baht each, and we got those. We thought the kids weren't going to come. So Alex was vehement. He cannot come. He's got too much schoolwork. He's busy. But Nicholas wanted to come. So I looked for tickets, and there was nothing available in this car. So I got a sleeper berth, and then my wife said, well, why doesn't he sit with me, and you can have the sleeper berth? And he wanted to do that too. So I said, all right. So I slept in the berth last night. I got a little bit of sleep. I feel fine. But when you sit in the thing in the upper berth, the lower berth is more comfortable. So remember that. But if you sit and especially if you're tall, if you're in the upper berth, it's a little bit uncomfortable to sit. And so when my wife said a lot of people have left, you should come sit with us, I said, all right, I'm there. So that's why I'm here now. What Pia Wan something. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's comfortable. It's even more comfortable than the sleeper. And Nicholas can sleep here. I can sleep here. Ah, yeah, man. For sure. And nobody's going to tell me. Nobody's going to run over here and tell me I need to put my mask on. And the only reason it's on is because I don't want any problems. It's not because I feel like I need to have it. If I wanted to take it off, I could, but I don't want somebody coming over here and saying, you need to put it on, and then, Bo and Nicholas are sitting there, and, they get the evil eye from the conductor. I just don't want that to happen, so, and it probably wouldn't, but it might, so at least if I keep it around my neck here, I don't have to worry. And you can stretch your legs out much easier than on a plane. I mean, I got a lot of room behind me. I got all that room in front of me. Yeah, we're moving, man. We're moving at a good clip now. This is probably the fastest we've gone the whole trip. should be there in no more than about a half an hour. And we're not going as far as we originally thought. We thought we'd go a little farther, but we're gonna go pick her brother up and his family, and so it's easier to get off a little earlier, a couple stops early. We're running a little bit behind. The train's I'd say it's about 30 minutes behind. It's high time, you know. Oh, did I finally get to drop a douche? You know what? My ass must have a sensor on it, because I went in, I found a bathroom with a Western toilet and great spray, lots of power. The floor's a little wet, but I had my shoes, you know, so, immediately my sphincter just shut down. The sphincter muscle just shut down. It was like, no. 4-in toilet seat, cannot use. So I feel for the lady downstairs, because she might have had to, well, let's just say if I had wanted to go, if I really wanted to, I could have. The toilet's not that bad. It was pretty good, actually. They must have upgraded their, spent some money and got their toilets upgraded and cleaned up, because they've been a lot better in the last couple of trains I've taken. Then again, it's still kind of nasty. Oh, rubber trees. Rubber trees, palm trees. Well, there's some areas are really, really flat. There are some big hills, quite big. I hesitated calling them mountains, but this area is pretty flat. But like when you get over to where my wife's place is, there are a lot of hills. There. know what's happening. Well, I'm sure we'll get there. We're almost there. We got about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes left. Yeah, well, you can see there are some mountains around, or hills, whatever you want to call them. This is second. This is second class. Second class with a fan. It's 416 baht. And this is where my wife and I were supposed to sit. And then Nicholas said he wanted to go, so we got another. I've already said this about 3 times, so forgive me, but so I got a sleeping berth, an upper berth for him, and then they wanted to sit together. Well, she wanted him to sit with her, and so she didn't want him to be all alone. And so I slept in the berth. Wasn't the most comfortable, but sitting in it is nowhere near as comfortable as it is here. So, you know, good deal. All in all, good deal. Third class is about, I think it was 265 baht. So pretty cheap, all things considered. That's the lady's, one of her 3 kids. This is like 18 hours, no reasons other than taking a leak. You know what I mean. I'm all bound up, I tell you. I'm all bound up. when I travel, not so much the traveling part, but the destination. But this has been kind of cool. But not so much the traveling. When I do travel and I reach the destination, I feel reborn, like a virgin traveler. Feel like, wow, I need to do this all the time. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool. Gotta have a good bump gun. Priorities, you know. You have separate bump guns? I mean, I have my own pretty much. I use the upstairs, they use the downstairs, but you know, there are occasions where they need to use my facilities. Oh, God. Separate bathrooms, that's a good thing. All right, where are we? Oh, I missed it. Hard to tell. Oh man, really nice scenery on the other side. Blown out though. Not a bad idea putting a urinal in the pad. All this talk of urinals and bump guns has made my stomach churn. Smooth sailing here. Looks like Nicholas is still asleep. last I heard, he was doing fine. Just going in to get his IV or antibiotics and get the wound clean. I'm sure I'll hear from him in a day or two. Man, this is a long journey. This is not the longest train ride I've ever taken, though. That would be in Myanmar when I went from Yangon to I forget, maybe it was Ye, and it was something like 24 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there, and I'll see him towards the end of this month. After a while, it looks all the same. When you're looking out the window, it's just so lush. Lots of palm trees, lots of other trees, rubber trees, occasional houses. I don't blame you, but you know what? We haven't been to the South in a long time, and I figured, why not run a train? Nobody really drinks a lot in her family. Now getting back might be a little problematic. I don't know. 'Cause we don't have a ticket to get back yet. Because we're not sure when we're coming back. It's actually nice and cool right now. Seems to be a little cooler, but it's early, you know. And I'm inside. Oh yeah, we already, we got an agenda. We are going to play. That means I'll play in the water. We'll all do that. We'll go to the beach. We'll go around Krabi. I suspect maybe we'll spend the night there. Yeah, we got a lot to do. I think we'll have a big feed tonight. Not sure. It's either tonight or tomorrow. Like with the big massive walks out and the big huge pots cooking over a fire. Be nice. And all the women will do that, and I'll be sitting probably alone on the phone. Or helping one of the men do something, I'm old now. They don't expect that much out of me. As far as, helping with the cooking, they don't expect anything out of me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the cities don't want to be part of that because they don't want the repercussions, but the villages are like, screw you. And they've already said, oh yeah, we'll be playing. I don't know if they'll be standing around on the side of the road. Where are we? Something on the, I don't know where we are. Going too fast to see. But, they may be splashing each other with water and say, it may be fun, I actually like it out in the villages better than in the city. In the city, when I first got here, I used to take part in the Songkran, like the intersection of Nana and Sukhumvit, and Soinana and Sukhumvit. Oh man, it was crazy. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok, and I am your virtual tour guide on this train to Surat. Actually, this train's going to Nakhon Si Thammarat, but we're not. Something else I like in Thailand is that the people are very respectful, very polite. Well, I can't believe that we've been streaming for 90 minutes because I was only going to do about 30, maybe 45. But here we are at 90 minutes already. We're still not there. I do believe we'll be there in the next 15 minutes or so. But I never remember all the stops. Look at all these rubber trees. No idea. Whatever they want to cook, whatever the village elders and the family decide to cook and buy. But I'm going to probably shoot video of that. I don't know. We'll see. I might be streaming around the clock. Who knows? Whatever tickles my fancy. Oh, we already ate, man. They don't give you anything on this one. I bought, well, we all bought some, I didn't know it, but Nicholas got some. We got dim sum and Chinese buns with pork. Chinese pork buns. And earlier for dinner, my wife got us some hot dogs and a little crispy waffle for dessert. Small one. And then I had a coffee, a 3-in-1 coffee, which I wish the guy would come by, but he hasn't, so Silabao. Man, I couldn't tell you, Jim. I've eaten so many different kinds of sausage and hot dogs, or whatever you want to call them. I know the sausage I like, the spicy ones. I know which ones I like. You get them in the grocery. There's about, I think there's 8 of them in a pack, and they're anywhere from, holy shit. No, we're not there yet. They're anywhere from 175 to about 275 baht for a pack, and they're really good. They're in the frozen section. I can't remember the name of them though. And then they do have there's just like a premium brand, and they're about 370 baht for like 6 or 8 of them. I can't remember, but mustard's easy to find. There's lots of different kinds of mustard. Yeah, I don't recall seeing relish. Wow, look at this one. Under construction. I have a feeling we're almost there, but we'll see. You got to make your own chili. Just buy the beef, you know, or whatever you want to use, but pork and beef. And but they do have some, the Hormel stuff, but it's really expensive. The beautiful barista that you're referring to is about a 75-year-old man. All right, let me see if we're here. If we're here, I gotta go. Toilet. Yeah, we're here. All right, gotta go, guys. Time to get out of here. Gotta go. Jesus Christ. All right, we're here. It's time for me to go. Choke D, Lil Jerk, and my. I'll see you guys later. All right. We gotta go Hong Nam. So here we go. All's good. All is well. I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Suratani, Thailand. And we are in Chaya Station. All right. Talk to you guys later, huh?